Hi friends, welcome to today's session. First of all, a sorry to all of you. There was one mistake in yesterday's question. The first question of yesterday, third statement was that a curative petition needs to be filed within 30 days from the date of judgment or order. And I explained it as a correct statement, but it is wrong actually. The review petition got 30 days time limit. There is no prescribed time limit for curative petitions. So our answer to this question comes to one only. Statement 2 and 3 are wrong. So kindly correct it, guys. And sorry once again for the mistake. And to our yesterday's quiz question, which was asked, first Krishi Vigyan Kendra in India was established at which place? And it is Puducherry, the Union Territory. And guys, this question, in fact, all quiz questions we are discussing is not that important from your prelims perspective. I am just making you aware of the facts and it may help you in your mains answer writing or interview preparation. So that is it. And thank you all for your responses on yesterday. We will now move to today's session. First question for the day. With reference to National Sports Development Fund, consider the following statement. Statement 1. It is established under the Charitable Endowments Act 1890. And statement 2. The fund is managed by the President of India. So which of the above statements are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, and option D neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer here is option A 1 only. National Sports Development Fund was established in 1998 under the Charitable Endowments Act 1890, and the purpose of its creation was for the development of sports in the country. And this fund helps sportspersons excel by providing them opportunities to train under the coaches of international repute with technical, scientific, and psychological support and giving them exposure to international competitions. It also provides financial assistance for the development of infrastructure and other activities for the promotion of sports. And this fund is managed by a council constituted by the central government, not by the President of India. And recently, Security Printing and Minting Corporation of India has contributed 1 crore to the National Sports Development Fund under the CSR initiatives. Moving to the second question, which among the following is our most common rare diseases recorded in India? 1. Hemophilia, and 2. Cancer, 3. Thalassemia, 4. Sickle cell anemia, and 5. Chikungunya. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Option A 1, 3, 4 and 5 only, and option B 2, 3 and 5 only, option C 1, 3 and 4 only, and option D 1, 2, 4 and 5 only. So the correct answer here is option C 1, 3 and 4 only. As the name suggests, a rare disease is a health condition of low prevalence that affects a small number of people compared with other prevalent diseases in the general population, and it is also referred to as orphan disease. There is no universally accepted definition of rare diseases, and the definition usually vary across different countries. And most rare diseases are genetic and are present throughout a person's entire life, even if symptoms do not immediately appear. Though rare diseases are of low prevalence and individually rare, collectively they affect a considerable proportion of population, and 80% of rare diseases are genetic in origin, hence disproportionately impact children. And in India, there are 56 to 72 million people affected by rare diseases. And the most common rare diseases recorded in India are: first one is hemophilia. It is a rare disorder in which your blood doesn't clot normally because it lacks sufficient blood clotting proteins. Second one is thalassemia. Is also a blood disorder in which the body makes an abnormal form or inadequate amount of hemoglobin. And third one is sickle cell anemia. It is also a disease of abnormality in the hemoglobin. And then there is Gaucher's disease, the result of building up of certain fatty substances in certain organs, particularly your spleen and liver. So these are some rare diseases we see in India. There are many others also. And this was in news because Rare Disease Day was recently observed in February 29th of this year. Now to the last question for the day. Radar X, recently seen in the news, is a option A, explosives detection device, option B, submarine detection radar, option C, army exercise between India and Australia, and option D, initiative to trace money laundering activities in India. So the correct answer here is option A, explosives detection device. Radar X is an explosives detection device co-developed by HEMRL, High Energy Materials Research Laboratory, and the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. And HEMRL is premier laboratory of DRDO. And our quiz question for today is based on this topic only. Where is HEMRL, the High Energy Materials Research Laboratory of DRDO, located? Please post your answers in the comment section, guys. So this device, Radar X, is incremental to thwarting the threat from homemade explosives. If you see the recent terrorist attacks in the country, most of them had explosives that were made from easily available ingredients like petrol and gelatin sticks rather than high-end materials. So this device is incremental in detecting explosives made of such materials. And previously, detection methods require personnel to do close-up scans to find explosives. So Radar X has the capability to detect 20 explosives within a distance of about 2 meters, and bulk explosive in a concealed condition can also be detected by the device. The device has various applications including narcotics and for local police, for customs and other detection agencies who need to detect various elements which may be explosive or non-explosive in the nature. So that is it. That's all for today, guys. Please post your answer to the quiz question in the comment section and your scores also. We will meet tomorrow with another set of questions. Thank you for watching.